today, hopefully this wind doesn't interfere too much, but what we're doing is we are out here looking for some gold. We're doing placer stuff today. Pretty simple, basic stuff. So behind me, we've got a draw coming down here. And then over on this other side, we have another draw coming down. And we've got this big old gravel bar right here in the center. Now, normally you would want to go to where they meet. That's the place to dig. However, this kind of comes down and curves and then comes back here before it jumps down and intermingles with the other. And you can see where I'm at right here. I've moved these bigger rocks from this area. I'm going to dig right here below where they were at. And you can see there's some brush here and things. So there's probably going to be some decent gold. If there is any gold, we'll see. Anyways, let's get digging. We had one boulder here and one boulder over here. So I'm digging in that space right between the two. That way, because you've got that bigger one that was here that's causing an eddy, and then you had this one over here that everything was hitting on and swirling back. So this area right here is a great spot for stuff to drop. So we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna pull out my bucket, got my classifier here, set to the side, move my dowsing rods, and start putting some dirt in. And that's a nice big chunk of quartz. Can't really tell because it's covered in dirt, but looks a lot like this. And that's what we're digging in. That's what the gold's in out here. But we're gonna find some placer, hopefully. And the more you're finding these larger chunks of rock, the better chance you're going to have of finding gold. Because gold's not going to settle down with all this pea gravel. It's going to settle down with these larger chunks. Because gold having a higher specific gravity is going to be heavier and is going to sit down with the heavier material. So, and gold is going to keep working itself down and down and down as the waters are flowing. Now this is a seasonal creek, so you're not going to have a lot of water runoff. But we are in the higher mountains, so the snow melt, everything, we do get quite a bit of snowpack up here. So it does run for a little bit during the spring. And if we find some good gold here now, and this has some water in the spring, we might bring a sluice box back up and test it out in the spring if we find something today. So, all right. So if you look at this material, it's a little drier. It doesn't have all that dark brown. That means it's drier. It hasn't had the recent rainstorms hit it, which means it probably hasn't moved in quite a while. But keep digging here. We're in a good spot. Show you guys my hole here. So this is my hole. This is what I'm digging in. You can see all these gravels that are down here. Some of these bigger rocks. All right, so I've got my two buckets here with material. Now, obviously I don't want to leave a hole here. So make sure you fill it in so that nothing can fall into it. So luckily I had these other boulders that took off. And we'll just plop those in here like that. Now the hole isn't going to be a problem. The water will naturally fill in the gravels around them. And if we decide we want to come back, we know because of these two rocks being in position. So I can always dig here again. Anyways, I'm going to go and take these two boxes back, see what's in them. All right, so we made it home. We got our buckets of dirt here. I've got 4 of these guys, and you want to make sure your dirt's wet before you run it through your sluice box. I've already put a couple scoops through here, but we're going to keep going. running it for a minute, you can kind of see right there, the very tip, there's that little piece of gold. That's a good sign. All right, so we've gone through 2 buckets. I can't really see anything in here, but we're gonna go ahead and start our cleanup. You wanna grab that gold pan over there? Either one. Okay. Put some water in it. And then we lift this up. We'll find our way back home. No, we'll never have to walk alone. We'll find our way back home. Whoa, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll find our way back home. Not gonna step. Material we have here, we got, looks like quite a bit actually. Got quite a bit of material in there. Let's see what we got. Joys of panning in the backyard is that it's a controlled environment, and if we think we lose something, well, we can always come back and get it, and because we can run it all again, which we probably will. I'm not going to do a gold pan lesson, but you just want to make sure you keep it stratified, keep that gold settled to the bottom, and rinse off the tops. You want to keep that tip of the bowl and pan up higher than the bottom. That way it's staying how it needs to be. Because you don't want to dump the gold out, you want to wash the lights off. Got a little piece in there, right next to that. Well, we didn't get skunked, guys.